guys, it's your girl, Kori Michelle, and welcome back to Teen Unfiltered. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about grandparents versus our parents, okay? So let's just talk about it for a second. Make sure you're sitting down, you grab a snack, you listen to this, and make sure you're really comfortable. So, why is it that when our grandparents give us like $20, we act like we just won the lottery? What's going on? Like, let's be honest. Your grandparents hand you a folded bill, and suddenly you're like, "Oh my god, thank you so much. I love you. You're the best person ever." Like, ah. And then you're hugging them, smiling, acting brand new. But then your parents pull up to the drive-through and say, "Hey, what do you want to eat?" And suddenly you're like, I didn't want to come to Popeyes. I actually want to go to Chick-fil-A, but I guess I'll take the nuggets. No, thank you. No tears, no dramatic hug. Like, excuse me? Like, what? Because let's be honest. Let's just really sit down and think for a second. Your parents are out here doing the most they can. They're buying you food basically every day. They're paying bills. They're making sure you have clothes, bed, a roof, Wi-Fi, and we know the Wi-Fi is really important. Like, imagine life without Wi-Fi. Yeah, exactly. I thought she would say that's scary. It would be crazy. Everyone would go crazy. But do we ever go, "Mom or Dad, thank you so much for this electricity you gave us"? No, not one bit. We just get mad when the Wi-Fi slows down for zero point 0.2 seconds. Why is it lagging? I don't like this. Mom, did you do something to the Wi-Fi? Meanwhile, your parents are in the background trying to pay the bill. And don't even get me started on clothes, right? Your parents take you shopping. Spend real money, not just $10, $15, but like hundreds sometimes. And what do we say? "This is cute, but I don't want to be at Ross. I want to go to the Lululemon. Can we go somewhere else? I don't like this." Excuse me? B, you better be thankful. You better find you something from that Ross. You better find you a cute shirt. If grandma gave you $20 or grandpa gave you $20 toward the same outfit, you'd be like, "Oh my god, this is the best outfit ever. Thank you, grandma." The math is not mathing to me. It's not, because if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4 plus 4 is 8, and your grandma gave you $20 and you're like, "Oh my god, thank you," but when your parent pulls up to the drive-through, you're like, I don't want to be here. I wanted to go somewhere else," and you're not being thankful. I don't think, yeah, the math ain't mathing. That's not nice, guys. Because your parent pulls up to the drive-through. They're like, "What do you want?" You're like, "I don't know." And then you say, "Well, I don't know. I wanted to go to the Chick-fil-A. I wanted to go to the Cane's. I wanted to go to somewhere." And they're like, "Okay, I'll just get you something." They get you the food, and you're like, "I didn't want this. I didn't ask for this." The audacity. The audacity to say that. You better eat that food and be thankful. Meanwhile, if grandma handed you $20 and said, "Go buy you something," you'd be like, "Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I love you so much. You're the best person in the world." Like, why are we like this? I've never acted like this towards my mom or my dad, or I just never acted like that towards her. Like, I never just had a favorite. I feel like that's a lot of favoritism. You favorite your grandparent and then not your parent. But honestly, I love them both. I don't have any favorites. I've never done this stuff before. But it's just like I've heard of these stories before where kids do this, teenagers do this. And I think it's because with grandparents, it does feel like a bonus. It does. Because surprise money does hit different. It hits a little different than getting money you already knew you were going to get it. Okay? It's unexpected. It's like finding money in your back pocket you forgot about. But with your parents, you're used to it. And I think that's the main problem. So if there's any parents out there listening, hello. I'm sorry for the way your child is acting. But but when they're with their grandparents, it feels like a bonus. The money hits different. It's unexpected. But when you guys give it to us, it's just we're used to it. We get used to them providing for us. It became so normal. But if you actually just stop, sit down, and think about it, they're actually taking care of your entire life. Like, entire life. Like, you don't even pay rent. You don't pay bills. Most of us don't even pay for our own snacks when we go in the store. But we still act like we're struggling. I have nothing to eat. And then they walk to the fridge. They open the fridge full of food. Let's be serious. That fridge, you got everything you can think of. And I'm not saying they're ungrateful on purpose. I just think they're forgetting sometimes. I'm gonna just say we. Okay, I'm just say we. I'm not saying we're ungrateful on purpose. I just think we forget sometimes because it's everyday stuff. But honestly, that everyday stuff is a kind of a big deal to the parents, but to us it's not. To us it just seems very normal. It seems like you're supposed to have a roof over my head, give me the clothes and give me the food that I want. But that's not the normal for some people. Like, imagine if your parents just stopped doing everything for 1 week. No rides to your friend's house, no food runs to Chick-fil-A, no new clothes from the Lululemon. Yeah, we would not survive. We no. Yeah, we would not. We'd be sitting there like, so who's gonna cook? Because knowing damn well I cannot cook. I would burn up the kitchen. So I'm just like, who's gonna cook? So maybe, actually not even maybe, give your parents appreciation. We need to give our parents the appreciation they deserve. I'm not saying you gotta cry and give a whole monologue and just hug them every time they buy you fries, but a simple thank you wouldn't hurt, you know? Or even just not complaining for once. And I get it. It's hard to not complain to your parent because I get it. They're just like a person you talk to all the time. So it's hard to not complain to them for once. But we can at least give it a try. Because at the end of the day, that $20 from grandma is nice. We love it. We appreciate it. Thank you, grandma. But our parents, they're giving us way more than that every single day. And we don't even realize it. So next time your parent pulls up to the drive-thru, don't just say nuggets. Say thank you. Then you can ask for the nuggets. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for listening on today's episode of Teen Unfiltered. Don't forget to stay grateful, stay real, and go tell your parents thank you. Alrighty, guys. Love you guys so much. Bye.